First, open the teeth into the hair, roll back and trim through the sides. The higher the layer tool goes, the shorter the style will be. The lower, the longer the hairstyle will be. Step by step. First, cut through the sides. Use the layer guide, open the teeth, slip through the hair, release the teeth at the root, roll back and trim the length of the sides. Using that as a guide, do the next section, come out, you can see the length you came to, and trim off. Section by section, using the previous section as a guide, the ball of the layer guide is following a curved line following around the hairline. So you go into the back, following around, keeping the shape going. Again, using the previous shape, repeating on the other side, retract the combs, slip the layer guide in, roll back and remove the excess hair. Step 2, after graduating the sides, we're going to layer the top. Again, retract the combs in the layer guide, slip through the crown. You'll notice how it grips into place. Lift upwards to the desired length, clippers on, and remove the top hair. Using the first line as a guide, follow along the top. Or bring the layer guide in from the front, lift up, and using the length that you cut at the crown as a guide, layer through the top. Shaping through the crown, retract the combs again, slip through the crown, grips at the root and pull out, directly out from the scalp and remove the excess hair. Through the back of the hair, use the layer guide at an angle one way, then the other. Use the hairline guide to pull down the hair at the back and remove any excess. Shape around the ear using the guide. And that shapes the hair around the side. Shaping behind the ear, use the fringe guide, slip through the hair, and remove the long hair from behind the ear. Step 4, we will shape the fringe. We will use the fringe guide, grip the hair, bring it in, and we will shape the fringe into a slightly pointed shape. Coming in from one side, and then coming in from the other. Grip the hair, pull down, and finish the fringe. Step 5, to personalize the style. We're going to be using the fringe guide to pick up pieces of hair, and where you're going to use the spiker to create texture through the top. Fitting the spiker to the clippers is as simple as clicking it on. We are then going to lift up the hair in chunks and remove weight from the last third of the hair to create spikes through the top. Cutting spikes through the hair, lift up chunks of hair using the fringe guide, and with the spikers remove weight from the end of the hair. This creates a broken, spiky look through the top, which looks perfect when you finish the hair with a little bit of wax. We will now remove the spiker and put the thinner on. And the thinner, we are just going to run downwards through the side of the hair to create some texture through the side of the hair. Always run the thinner downwards through the sides to thin and texture through the sides. We'll just add a little bit of product to finish the style off. A little bit of wax or gel brings out the texture in the hair, which you've just cut in with the spiker and the thinner. Step 1, we graduated through the sides using the layer guide all the way back through the sides on both sides. Step 2, we layered through the top, right the way through, coming in around the crown, and then from the front, lifting up and finishing through the length at the top. Step 3, we tied it up around the sides using the hairline guide. Step 4, with the fringe guide to shape the fringe. And then step 5, we personalized and textured the style with the spiker and the thinner. Now, we'll just add a little bit of product. These looks easily created at home with the Freestyla. Textured modern hair. Thank you.